Hey guys, today I have a special guest, Miyu. I'm so happy to have you here in person. Thank you very much for coming to my channel, Miyu.
Thank you so much.
We are going to speak English, only English.
Okay, only English.
It's been a long time since I last spoke English.
Okay.
My English is getting rusty a little bit. It's been 1 year maybe. It's been
1 year?
Yeah, this kind of conversation.
All right.
Yeah. We shot the collaboration video.
Yeah, we took like 3 different videos already.
3 different videos, yeah.
It's been like 3 or 4 hours.
Let's talk in English. Could you please introduce yourself, please? Because most of my viewers might not be aware of you, maybe.
My name is Miyu. I do TikTok and YouTube and Instagram. So my account name is英語otaku Miyu.
英語オタクMiyu.
英語オタクMiyu.
You reached 100K, maybe?
100K in YouTube, yes.
In YouTube.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Right. Thank you so much. So I've been doing YouTube for about almost 2 years.
2 years?
2 years, yes.
Before you met me?
Yeah, I was posting like vlogs and like everyday lifestyle kind of thing.
How many subscribers were there in your channel?
30K followers.
30K followers.
Time.
But now you've reached 100K.
100K.
So what is the difference between before and after?
So one of the things is definitely my editing skill. I was editing video by myself, and also I had to think about what kind of video I have to make. I was also doing individual lessons for my students, English lessons. And I used to go to a language school while I was in Sydney in Australia. So it's just like too much for me. But day by day, I started to, recruit people. And now I have like 5 to 6 people who can edit my video.
You can save time.
Right,
and you can do lots of
worth
things.
it, yeah. I used to think like I can edit my video by myself. I don't have to recruit people. But then again, I just thought my time is precious and there are things that I can only do. So I was like thinking maybe editing is not the things that I have to do.
Yeah, it can be replaceable by other people, right?
Because I have to put both subtitles on English and Japanese.
Yeah, that's tough, right?
Yeah, editing would be really, really expensive. But it was definitely worth it.
Yeah, I used to put English subtitles, Japanese subtitles by myself, but it took a lot of time.
Yeah. So I started to film in Japanese sometimes because it's just kind of easy to edit a video. But then I was worrying about my quality of my channel. So I still wanted to make an English speaking video. So that's the things that I changed.
Most of the time you teach informative and very quality English information. And you changed your style, the way you convey the English methods or something.
Yeah, when I'm talking about my English studying method, maybe Japanese would be easier for me to explain and also for you guys to understand. So I tend to talk in Japanese. But then again, I kind of like to make the video of me talking English like just freely and naturally. So I often invite people who can speak English and like just randomly talk about things happening around me. For example, today we're talking about how I improved my YouTube channels and like what kind of things I'm doing for my businesses and stuff. But in other video, I also talk about my romantic stories or like abroad experiences.
Yeah, you've been covering a wide variety of topics.
Yeah.
I just only teach English methods or something.
But in this channel, I guess you've been posting
Osaru's
video.
daily life.
Yeah, you're doing it in a different channel.
I did our channel, but you
I'm just like
incorporated it
combining everything in just one channel.
You reached 100K.
Yes, but you have about like 500K. What's your secret?
By creating the quality videos all the time.
Your videos an hour or 2 hours?
Long video.
Yeah.
I think that's the reason why I reached almost 500K.
And you also edited your video by yourself at that time?
2 or 3 years ago, I did it by myself. But of course, I recruited people and I assigned lots of tasks to as many people as possible.
At that time, you were still a teacher at a high school?
I was a teacher.
That's crazy because teachers, I know they often overwork.
Yeah, while being a teacher and posting lots of videos, writing the scripts.
No way.
You just talk about it on the fly.
I mean, I can't read the script because otherwise I would be like a robot or something.
That's great about you, right? What's great about your channel is you talk about English methods on the fly. I can't do that. I just talk about English methods through my scripts.
Oh, okay. I do it just spontaneously and edit the video afterward. But I think editing your video will be a lot easier because you already have the script.
Yeah.
But when I, ask someone to edit my video, I have to, point out some
Creativity is needed, right?
Right? Yeah. So it was tough for me to find out the people who I can work with as an editor.
Yeah. I think we've known each other for 2 years.
For 2 years, yes.
Yeah. How is the revenue and how is your business going?
I think my revenue tripled.
You've been growing your business exponentially.
Yes, that was crazy. The interesting thing is that I couldn't believe in myself before I met you. After I started to, work with you, you're always confident in ourselves, in yourself, of course, but in myself, you always said Miyu-san, you can do this. It's easy. For you, it's easy. I couldn't think it's easy because that's why I asked you to, teach me and everything.
You never thought that you would be able to make this kind of a result?
Of course, I was willing to try, but I never get confident.
You're not?
I was always questioning about myself.
Oh,
Can I do this? Can I do this?
You couldn't believe your...
Couldn't believe it. I was thinking, I'm not sure what's going to happen in the future, but I just want to do it. I'll just give it a try. That's my stance. But you always thinking, that's easy. You can do this.
You couldn't have done it without my support?
No, never.
Thank you for saying that.
Actually, you've been supporting me mentally as well.
Mentally.
Knowledge-based, of course, but for my mental health, even though I didn't even message you, you messaged me back. How you've been doing and stuff. That helps me a lot. It makes me feel like you're always there to support me. And you're kind of saying you can ask me anything. I know you're busy, but you didn't seem like to be busy.
I was pretending not to be busy.
That was kind of surprising because I know that you have a different project going on at the same time. And you have, tons of students. Yeah. And you're doing English project and marketing project at the same time. That's crazy, you know.
I knew that you were not used to business and you were so young at the same time. So I understand you couldn't believe in yourself. Yeah, that was so great. Your lifestyle has changed a lot, or the way you spend your money?
Definitely, yes.
You're going to move to Tokyo?
Yes, from next month, finally.
Financially rich?
Not really though. Not really
yeah.
though. Yeah, I have to be really, really careful about how I spend my money. You told me that, right? Earning money is easy, but how you spend money matters a lot.
Oh, okay.
Right? So now I became a lot more free, financially, but I don't want to, think that I'm rich yet. Because I have to invest in the future, right? Because I'm still young, and this is only second year since I started my company. So this year is quite important for me, and I don't really want to be extravagant right now.
Extravagant. You have to watch what we use money for.
Yeah, now I try to use this money for people.
Business partners, lots of the staff
and students as well.
Yeah, investing into your products, right? Which is called Classo.
Yeah, Classo. I have my own product in my company, and this is kind of like a website where you can see a bunch of videos explaining about grammar and vocabulary. The quality of the video, it's great. It's great.
So affordable, right?
Yeah, but the website itself, it's still in progress, I guess.
You've been making efforts for a long time. I'm glad that the efforts you made have paid off.
Thanks to your knowledge and support and everything.
Thank you very much for saying that.
I don't know why I started to... I think I registered your official LINE account.
What made you do that? Because I'm curious.
I've always wanted to talk to you actually, because you know a lot about English and also about the business and marketing.
Yeah.
So I already had a lot of things that I wanted to ask you. At the same time, I knew that you're busy and you're famous in both fields, English and marketing. And it seems like your school is expensive. I was 22 at that time, 23. Simply, I couldn't afford.
But you made 6 million.
Yes.
Yeah, by releasing Classo.
Classo version 1. That was my first try, and it worked really well. That's why I decided to contact you. and it's been 2 years.
You've been growing your channel, also your business.
Yeah, that's crazy.
What's your future plan? What are you going to do after this?
I'm not really satisfied with my current English skill, actually. I've always wanted to go abroad and improve my English. But when I was 23, the first time I contacted you, I was in Cebu, Philippines. Yeah. That year, I didn't know anything about business. I only did the individual lessons to my students. So no business in behind, and then I was in abroad. Abroad experience would be very, very tough and mentally difficult, and it's expensive.
You worked as an intern, if I remember correctly. You worked
with
as
no
an intern?
payment.
Oh, no payment. In Sydney.
In Sydney,
Okay.
yes. I wanted to take an experience rather than money.
Yeah, improving your English level and having lots of experience.
That was definitely things that I wanted to do, but at the same time, I was like worried about my future because I didn't have any business going on, and I always wanted to make my own company. That was my dream. So I decided to go back to Japan, learn about business from you, and have a business going on. And now I know, the basic knowledge of business and marketing and how I want the business to be. So now my future plan is to go abroad again.
What country would you like to go to?
I don't have much preference on that, but I've never been to any countries in Europe.
Europe.
So I'm interested in maybe England, English-speaking country, of course.
English-speaking country. So you can communicate with people from all over the world.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, and
That's a
shoot
great thing
another
about
video, vlogs and stuff.
Your channel is going to also grow more.
I hope
more.
so. Yeah, please subscribe. Lots of interesting videos coming up.
Maybe we're going to release a new product, which is audio program, maybe where maybe entrepreneurs, people around me might be interested in learning English because they just go abroad and study English. That might be helpful if we release a new product. Cheap price.
Unbelievably cheap.
Yeah, that's great. So thank you very much for coming to my channel.
No worries.
Please subscribe to Miyu's channel. That's all for today. Please see you in the next video.